Everyone, I'm Emily Kirk, and I'd love to tell you why literature in schools is extremely important. So listen up. Number 1. Language can affect your brain, so let's retrain it. Okay, I know you've been talking about this forever, but get this. Have you ever gotten in a fight with your parents? Nod your head yes, because I know the answer. Think about it this way. What if I told you that if you read more books, you could win that fight with your parents? Scientists have proven that reading 20 minutes more a day can increase your IQ, your decision-making skills, as well as your arguing skills. On top of that, 46% of parents cannot comprehend an 8th grade reading level. Boom. Take that, Mom and Dad. Also, reading Jane Austen novels closely activates the areas of the brain more commonly associated with movement and touch. Unexpectedly, these researchers found that close reading activates the parts of the brain usually more involved with movement, as though readers were physically placing themselves in the story. The research fits into a new interdisciplinary field, sometimes called literary neuroscience. But what does it mean? Reading books puts you in a whole new world. No Disney pun intended, but there kind of is. Number 2. It is relevant to our everyday life. Speaking of good old Disney, name this story. A young son is crippled with grief over the loss of his father, seemingly by his own hand. He's then forced into exile and returns later to claim his kingdom from his evil uncle. If you guessed The Lion King, sit down, because you're wrong. The right answer is Hamlet, by the bard himself, William Shakespeare. And who doesn't like Tarzan? I wish Disney came up with his own material, but alas, Edgar Rice Burroughs came up with the Ape Man in his 1912 book series. Even the dang Disney princesses are all based on Grimm brother fairy tales. Have you ever said a your mama joke? Well, thank Shakespeare again for those. He even came up with knock-knock jokes. These phrases would never have come into our vocabulary without the help of literature and drama, so whether you use No Fear Shakespeare or you actually read the plays, which, hats off to you, my friends, go ahead and thank the bard for his contribution to your funny bone. Number 3, and most importantly, books can shape you and make you see things like you've never seen them before. Literature is extremely important to kids, mainly for the fact that it will not only create a new basis for how you think of things, but it will also help you form your own opinions. There are so many topics in the real world that you can decipher if you would only crack open a book. You can fall in love with a character, a setting, a plot even, and in turn find a love for similar aspects in your life. You don't have to love the ancients. I'm sure Shakespeare wasn't looking to target audiences 400 years in the future. However, I do want you to know how much books can affect you, and not only that, how a book can shape you. I hope I've been able to give you a good background and overview of why literature really is necessary in a kid's foundation of education. If you have any additional comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is below. Thank you very much and have a great year.